Luciano Darderi was born on August 10, 2001, in Mar del Plata, Argentina, a coastal city known for its sports culture. From a young age, Luciano was introduced to the world of tennis, a sport he would soon embrace as his passion. Growing up in a family with a strong appreciation for sports, he quickly showed potential as a young athlete. His early years were marked by a love for competition, and tennis, with its unique blend of individualism and strategy, captured his attention. Darderi's father, a former tennis player himself, played a significant role in his early development, guiding Luciano as he began to learn the sport. By the age of 8, Luciano started playing tennis at local clubs, and his natural talent for the game quickly became evident. His early successes in regional tournaments in Argentina helped him gain recognition in his hometown. Luciano's game was defined by his exceptional footwork, steady ground strokes, and deep understanding of the game's tactical aspects. As a teenager, he began to build a solid reputation in the junior circuit, setting the stage for what would become a promising career in professional tennis. The transition to professional tennis. In his late teens, Darderi transitioned from the junior tennis circuit to the professional ranks, following the traditional path of many rising stars. His journey started on the ITF Futures circuit, where young players can hone their skills while gaining experience and trying to break into the ATP rankings. The competition on this level was fierce, but Darderi quickly adapted, demonstrating the maturity and mental toughness required to compete at a higher level. His first years on the ITF circuit were marked by growth and consistency, as he steadily improved his game. The early stages of his career were focused on developing his all-around game and adapting to the demands of playing against more experienced professionals. By 2018, Luciano had built a solid foundation in the ITF Futures, and his ranking began to rise. His success in Futures events allowed him to gain access to higher-level ATP Challenger tournaments, where the competition was even more intense. In 2019, Darderi began to break through, reaching notable positions in the ATP rankings and drawing attention for his performances at both the Futures and Challenger level. His journey to the top would not be a smooth one, with tough losses and difficult periods of adaptation, but his dedication to the sport and his strong work ethic kept him moving forward. Career peak: the rise of a challenger. Luciano Darderi's career peaked in 2021, when he started to make a name for himself on the ATP Challenger circuit. In a highly competitive field, Darderi was able to make notable breakthroughs that would establish him as one of Argentina's most promising tennis players. He reached a career-high ATP singles ranking of World No. 183 by the end of the 2021 season, an achievement that was a direct result of his consistent performances in Challengers and Futures events. In 2021, Darderi won his first ATP Challenger title in Italy, where he showed the world his potential to compete at a higher level. This victory, while not a Grand Slam win, was a major milestone in his career, indicating that Darderi had the ability to compete with top-tier players. The Italian victory allowed him to break into the ATP Top 200, setting the stage for more opportunities in bigger tournaments. His aggressive baseline game, coupled with an improving serve and strong mentality, became his trademark during this period. Darderi's court coverage and tactical adaptability set him apart from his peers, and he started to gain recognition as one of the most promising up-and-coming talents in Argentine tennis. This period of peak performance also marked an important turning point for the player, as he began to develop his game for higher-level ATP events, including the ATP 250 and ATP 500 tournaments, preparing for his ultimate goal of qualifying for the Grand Slam tournaments. One of the key moments of his career came when he made his ATP Grand Slam debut in 2022. Though he did not go deep into the tournament, the opportunity to compete on such a prestigious stage provided Darderi with invaluable experience. His exposure to top players in the sport would go on to shape his career, as he began to find his rhythm in the most challenging of environments. Main achievements. Luciano Darderi's achievements on the ATP circuit, although not yet as widespread as those of established top 100 players, have nevertheless showcased his potential to become one of the best players to come out of Argentina in recent years. Some of his major achievements include: ATP Challenger title, Italy, 2021. Darderi's victory in Italy remains one of the most significant achievements of his career. This win was the catalyst for his rise in the ATP rankings and established him as a promising player on the ATP Challenger Tour. First ATP Grand Slam appearance, 2022. Luciano's debut at a Grand Slam, although short-lived, was a major milestone in his career. Competing on one of the sport's biggest stages, Darderi gained valuable experience that would benefit him in future high-level events. Top 200 ATP ranking, Darderi reached a career-high ATP ranking of World No. 183 in 2021, marking a breakthrough in his career. This ranking was a reflection of his consistent performances and solid results in the challenger events. Steady climb in ATP rankings. His rise through the ATP rankings, particularly between 2019 and 2022, was a testament to his potential. As of 2023, he remains on the verge of breaking into the top 100 and continues to show progress as he competes at higher levels. Future success. Before his breakthrough on the ATP Challenger Tour, Darderi won multiple ITF Futures titles, which helped him develop his game and boost his confidence in the professional tennis world. Challenges and rivalries. Like most young players on the ATP Tour, Darderi faced several challenges as he moved up the ranks. One of the biggest hurdles was the immense competition, especially at the challenger level, where the margins between players are razor-thin. To achieve success, Darderi had to consistently perform against other rising stars, many of whom were also trying to break into the ATP Top 100. In addition, Darderi had to deal with the pressure of representing a country with a rich tennis history, following in the footsteps of legendary players such as Juan Martín del Potro and Guillermo Vilas. The expectation of living up to Argentina's tennis legacy created additional pressure on him to perform at his best in every match. Throughout his career, Darderi has developed rivalries with other young players on the Challenger Tour, including players from South America and Europe. These rivalries have provided Darderi with the necessary motivation to improve and continue progressing in his career. Final years and legacy. As of 2023, Luciano Darderi is continuing his journey on the ATP circuit, determined to break into the top 100 and make his mark in the world of professional tennis. His consistent improvements in his game, coupled with his dedication to fitness and mental strength, suggest that he has the potential to reach new heights in his career. Though still in the early stages of his professional career, Darderi's legacy within Argentine tennis is beginning to take shape. His rise through the ATP rankings, combined with his achievements in the Challenger Tour and Futures circuit, has already made him a rising star in the sport. The future looks bright for this talented young player as he continues to strive for success and work toward his ultimate goal of competing at the highest levels of tennis. Conclusion. Luciano Darderi's story is one of perseverance, determination, and hope for the future of Argentine tennis. Although still in the early stages of his career, Darderi's accomplishments speak volumes about his potential to become one of the best players in the world. His performance on the ATP Challenger Tour, his breakthrough win in Italy, and his ability to compete at Grand Slam events all point to a bright future. As he continues to grow and refine his game, Darderi is destined to become one of Argentina's new tennis stars and a prominent name on the global stage. The world will undoubtedly be watching as this young talent continues his journey to the top.